Hello, beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. Congratulations to the winner again for the giveaway. Woot woot. Yes, absolutely. I am so happy. And I wanted to reiterate that I will be having another giveaway in April. I'm going to talk more about it when it comes around. And also excitement. I'm so happy to have my Patreon page where we can go a little more in depth between all of us, which I really like. There's going to be a lot offered there that isn't, it's going to be like our own very personal page, okay? There's going to be a lot of like more personal stuff, if that's possible. But I plan to make it a nice little cocoon for us, absolutely, okay? So I'm going to go on with the readings. I actually have a bit of a break, not having to peddle too much stuff in the next week or so, and I'm going to enjoy it gratefully. I've gotten this beautiful tarot deck with, honestly, they look like coasters. That's the funniest thing. This was a gift from my younger son for my birthday. Yes. My older son got me like some storage solutions for my cards, but my younger son wanted me to get a deck that he said I wouldn't buy for myself, and it's not on Amazon anywhere, so I won't be, I don't, well, I can probably post it down there, but it's Dark Days Tarot, so it's on their actual website. It's overseas, a little pricey for me, but my son wanted to buy it, and I'm very grateful. It has a lot of the White Witch kind of vibe to it. Yeah, so I'm going to be using that one today. I did an interview with it yesterday. It's quite serious. It's a quite serious deck. It's a serious deck. Dealing with the truth of the matter, okay? Alright, so here we go, Pisces. Let's see what kind of energies we have for you today. I wanted to thank you so much for being here. I'm always delighted to see you. Delight. It actually matches exactly what I've seen this morning. My husband installed a bunch of bird feeders for the birds for the winter time, and there's a lot of birds that are coming back. We actually had cardinals this morning, and we had a bird that I couldn't identify, and one of the chickadees came around and just went at him. So not very nice, okay? But some of them are getting very territorial. This is their hangout spot, okay? So, but this is delightful, okay? With the spring that's in the air. Spring has sprung anyway, and it feels so wonderful. And delight is such a wonderful way of feeling about life right now, okay? I'm going to actually, they're showing me the book, so they're saying, go ahead and read the book. Read about delight, Jane. Read about delight. Okay. Sparrows and spring grass. What I was saying, it has a spring feel to it, and that's absolutely what I'm feeling, okay? And it says that the light is expanding in your life. Clap your hands with glee. All right? That's not gleeful, though. That's gleeful. Okay. I did it. Done. Spend time with others. Planning to. As soon as the restrictions start getting, lifted. And they will. It's going to start. Go to a community gathering. We'll do that too. Host a party. Yeah. The joy you experience will give birth to immense creativity, and your life will blossom. Share your happiness and elation with others, and it will grow by leaps and bounds. This isn't a time to be serious or buckle down or get to work. As I was saying, this deck is so serious. It's so funny that this card came out, okay? This is a time to be spontaneous and madcap. Do not make hard and fast commitments, okay? Not the time to do that now. Don't sign any legal documents or make any pledges right now. Don't make any promises, or you might not be able to keep them. Give yourself permission to have fun. Lots of fun, especially in community with others. So, I know that we're still on lockdown. We still have those restrictions that, we're just waiting for the vaccines to come in so we can be, kind of lifted up and have fun. But you know what? We will have fun. I feel it that it's on the horizon. I do feel that. And I feel that a lot of us, I'm hearing the roaring 20s. The pandemic in was it 1908? It's coming in my head, okay? 1918, I'm sorry. Okay, so when the pandemic hit, after that the roaring 20s came through. Way before my time, so I have no idea what I'm talking about. But this is coming through. We're going to have the same kind of a little bit. But it's going to be different in a way that it's not going to be, it's going to be less of debauchery. Debauchery, is that how you say it? Like just, you know, everybody screwing everybody and, you know, and you know, you know what I'm talking about. This is going to be more about, well, there'll be some of that, but it'll be more about hooking up with people on a more spiritual level, spending quality time with people, okay? Sitting down with them and then really going, okay, you know, yeah, I don't like spending time with you. Let me find somebody I like spending time with, okay? You're not going to give your time to just anybody anymore, okay? Because, I don't know, there's going to be a very big eye-opening type of deal that I can see here, where people are just not going to tolerate bad energies in their time anymore. Because you realize with this year of insight, this year of just kind of sitting back and looking at everything go around, that we've had a lot of time to really go inside ourselves and know what we like, what we do, what we're supposed to be doing, what we're not supposed to be doing. So it's going to be very different when we finally put our toes back in the water, okay? We're going to have a lot of fun, but in that fun is going to be more profound fun, something different. For some of us, of course, it's not going to change. People are just going to go out there and just, you know, live it up. And that's okay. That's, like I said, everybody's got their journey. But I'm feeling from Spirit that some of us have taken this time really seriously in advancing how we feel and how we spend our time in delightful happiness and glee, okay? It's going to be time well spent and energies spent in joy, not trying to dodge people who get on your nerves. That's the shortest form I can give you. All right. So next, oh, we do an energy one. Let's see here. Yeah, happy family. You see, this is not just literally the family that you're with, but the family that you're gonna choose when this is over. Okay. There's some people that you've gotten close to that you might actually connect with for real after this pandemic. This is what I'm getting as well. People that have been on your side, who've been with you through this, who've talked to you on the phone, who've worked with you, who, you know, you're actually longing to spend time with. And that is, yeah, that is what's going to happen. This is slow and steady. It's so funny, but this is all like, this is like, I feel as a reintroduction to life, to our communal life. Okay, so this is slow and steady. This is saying that, like I said, it's going to start reopening. But it's not going to be a mad dash for everybody to just kind of hop in. It's not going to be quite like the roaring 20s where everybody just, you know, partied and drank and, you know, it's going to be more of a, let's plan a meal, let's plan a day, let's plan a, and it's going to be more of a slow, beautiful sort of reintegration to life with each other. I like that. And that's for some of us. Like I said, it's not for all of us. Some of us are just going to go out there, get drunk, do four-wheeling, and, you know, just, you know, whatever. And pretend, try to forget that the year never happened. For some of us, we're going to realize that there's been some really groundbreaking stuff that happened during this year. Stuff that has really brought us forward in our lives, you know. So, yeah, there you go. Slow and steady, delight, happy family. I feel a very mellow mood from this, okay, a very good mood. One of those setting suns type of thing. Teaching and learning, right. It's all part of still doing what we're doing. I love that it's purple. It's very Pisces. It's very us, okay. We're going to be teaching and learning. When the doors open on the world, we're also going to go out a lot wiser. Okay, we're not just going to, we're going to be teaching everything that we've learned. Okay, so it's important that you hold on to. This isn't just surviving this, We're not just surviving this pandemic, we're learning from it, okay? We're becoming our very own masters of our own lives, but in a way that's going to be so good for the rest of the world, Pisces. So good, okay? I'm going to pick one of those after. There's not that many left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we have 10 days left of these, and then we change cards. But what I like is there's no waste. No waste. We've used every single one, every single affirmation card in this. Every single one. Yeah. All right. Okay, so the Dark Days Tarot. Very beautiful cards. Very beautiful cards. Yeah, I played with them and I actually edged them. They were not edged, so let's see. All right, let's see if they'll flip out for me here. Spirit, give me some cards here for Pisces. Let's see here what we can do. They're pretty easy to shuffle because they are coaster size. I keep hearing you're going to have to, yeah. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Well, that starts out pretty good, doesn't it, Pisces? Look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Happiness. Look at that. Okay? I love it. The 9 are in a sun, and they got stars all around, the pentacles all around it, actually. Right. So this is abundance. This is happiness, okay? This state of teaching and learning, all this work that you've been doing all through these months, everything that we've been talking about, everything that you've taken away with you every time you've gone to meditate, this has made you so rich inside of yourself, okay? And this is what I'm getting from this. Rich inside of yourself. This has made you just that more special and meaningful, and it rounded you out in a way that would have probably taken years to do, Pisces. That's what I'm hearing from them. Years and years to do. Okay? And there's no need for it anymore. There's no need for doing that. Okay, yes, that's right. You have the Knight of Swords. Look how pretty that card is. I know they're not unicorns, they're horses, but wow, I feel like unicorn very much feeling here. The Knight of Swords is about speed, and this is what this did. Okay, this has speeded up your journey. This is Spirit telling you just how this has benefited you, okay? It's not just about going here, do the work every day. Here's some work for you to do. Here's something for you to think about. It's also explaining to you that this speeded up your journey in a way that you have been moving in leaps and bounds towards your goals, but not just your goals, your happiness. All of this assessment, the Seven of Pentacles, look how beautiful she is. Seven of Pentacles, assessing, rearranging, fixing. It's going to be part of your life. It's going to be the type of thing that you do all the time in your life now. Okay? You're going to walk and talk this way all the time. Every time something comes in, you're going to see, does this benefit me? When I was talking about reconnecting with people, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You're going to go and meet up with them, and you may fall into the trap of, you know, we've all had those people that we meet up with and we give our time to, and it always feels a little, why was I here, right? The energies always feel a little weird. Well, you're going to meet up with those people and you're going to think to yourself, yeah, I don't feel my energy is best served here anymore. And you'll just move on without pain, without drama, but you're just going to be able to assess situations a lot more quickly, and that's from all of this work that you've done. And I'm just using that as an example. It can be for anything. It could be for a job that you pick. anything that you do in your life, okay, you're going to know whether or not it is making you feel grounded and happy and going to be of benefit to you. And this is the King of Pentacles, okay, the rich king. It's made you rich. This slow and steady space has made you a very rich individual now, okay? One that doesn't need to speed through life, but you have regardless. This speeding Knight of Swords card has propelled you forward down your journey of knowing what you need to do, when you need to do it, and how you need to get it done, okay? This is like lessons. Spirit is saying that you've added to your bag of goodies so much that it's going to serve you so very well. Right. Right. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles, this is you still doing the work. Look at you sewing away, getting everything done. Okay? You're doing quality work and you're very proud of yourself. And you should be, Pisces. You should be very proud of yourself, okay? You've taken this time and you have excelled. You have asked the questions. Is there more? What do I have to do with my life? What do I have to move forward in my life? It's so beautiful, okay? Yes, it's so beautiful. It's so spring-like. You're emerging, okay? You're emerging from this Nine of Swords. Look at this, how beautiful this Nine of Swords is. Okay? You're emerging. Look at those stars protecting you. Look at these beautiful stars on the body. Okay? You're protected. The swords are coming at her, but in no way are touching her. Okay? So you have gotten yourself out of this mindset, out of this nightmare, okay? And you're just waiting. You're just waiting to sprout. I see little beautiful flowers coming out beside her head. Do you see that? The flowers? Okay? This is you. You're just waiting to come out of this. This is perfect, okay? These are such beautiful cards, you guys. Gonna have to hug that kid. All right. Oh, I love it. The white cards are the major arcana. This is the Emperor giving you stability. Look at the Emperor standing on a hill, and he's got a hill of wands, cups, swords, and cups, swords, and pentacles. The flowers actually are wands, and there's the pentacles. There's the cups, and there's the sword, and there's the Emperor. He's standing on a beautiful hill. Doesn't that look spring-like to you? And he's got a rainbow in the back. He's got all the different moon phases behind him. This is stability. He's king of the hill, okay? And this is you, king of your hill, king of your domain. You absolute emperor of your domain. You know everything that you've done so far has gotten you to this point, okay? You've worked hard, Pisces. This is what Spirit is saying. You've worked so hard on where you have been. To some, it may have looked like quiet work, like you didn't, they couldn't really see what you were doing, but there's such profound, like, work inside of yourself. This inner work that you've done, it's changed you completely, and in some ways, probably changed you, for some of you, where other people won't recognize you anymore. But in the best way possible, Pisces, in the best way. All right. So, Spirit, what else do you want to add to this reading? What else would you like to add to this reading as a message? Right. The Seven of Cups. Okay. So, be mindful of all the decisions that are coming your way, okay? It's important for you to make the right decisions, but you will have a lot of decisions. We've been getting a lot of Seven of Cups, so it's saying that when this opens up, oh, there's two of them that came out. Lovely. When these decisions come your way, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be offered up to you, Okay? And this assessment card that we had here, this assessment and hard work, this is your way of figuring out what's going to be good for you, what's not going to be good for you. Okay? But you got this with the star. First of all, you are the star of your own show. Okay? You know what is good for you. Okay? You've been working on all your chakras. In the star, there's always the chakras in this card. There's more stars in this one. But usually there's 7 chakras, okay? So this is definitely the one that you have to be working on for yourself, okay? You're balanced, you're free, you're opened up to the world, okay? And you know what you need to be doing. And you have the Chariot. So beautiful. Spirit is saying, you have taken control of your own life. And that's the way it should have been. That's the way it should be. You took control of it, and I mean, if nothing else, you are no longer reacting to things that are happening to you. This is what I'm getting. You're no longer just reacting to everything that's coming at you. You're going, wait a minute, hold up. Why is this happening in my life? What do I need to see from this? Do I need to walk away from this? Or do I need to look into this further? The drama has left and only the lesson remains. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. The drama has gone and only the lesson remains. That's it. So you've become like an explorer now. Not like, you are exploring. You're exploring everything, every event. You're taking all the savory moments out of life. You're going, what do I get out of this? So the bad events become a place for you to learn. And the good events are a place for you to enjoy, okay? So you're learning, you're teaching, but you're delighting in life. You've made your life a better place to be in. The King of Swords, right. Oh, and I love this. Right, one more. Right, okay. You have the Two of Wands, you have the King of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. So, look at how beautiful this King of Swords is. With the eye in the middle, I love it. Okay. So you have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about contemplating. So the outcome is this, is that you'll always contemplate, okay? With your higher mind, your higher intellect, okay? But ultimately, it will be a give and take, okay? Look, if this is ever a card of breaking bread and sharing with people that you love, I don't know what is. This is a great outcome card, okay? This gives me the feeling that very soon we will be with people we love. This is like, you know, they're sharing, they're breaking bread and having a meal together, okay? This is very much about the give and take that's going to be part of your life. And all of these people are fit. They fit in your life, okay? The situations, you don't like the idea of people, situations that fit in your life. You're going to make every situation fit, okay? And when they don't, you're going to take what needs to be learned out of it and then walk away and create your new life. And this is definitely creating your new life, okay? This is you, like contemplating, creating something brand new. I love this reading. It's very fresh. It feels very spring to me. I love it. I love it. I feel the spring in this reading. And it's funny because they're black and white cards. Who feels spring? But I do. I feel like a reawakening. You know what they're showing me, and I don't know anything, we don't have this here, but debutante balls. What is it? Debutante balls, where they introduce you to society. Yes, they're showing me this. They're showing me like you are being introduced. But they're not showing me people, they're showing me, well, they're showing me people, but dressed as flowers. The weirdest thing. You know, here's a beautiful daffodil. Oh, here's a beautiful marguerite. Here's a you know, like here's a beautiful tulip. Yes, it is a spring flower. But they're showing me like just emerging, like burgeoning and the flowers opening, and it's going like, look at this beautiful garden that we are building. And this is spirit saying that we are building. In other words, they have been coming through to all of the readers across the board for years and years, and it's intensifying in intensity, and it's building this beautiful garden of wild flowers. Every single one is different, but they all add their color and distinctiveness to the land. And yes, we tend to stick to the same plot together, and that also contributes to different little color palettes that are springing up everywhere. Okay, sometimes they spring up in diversity. Sometimes you have weeds, and these flowers I'm seeing, they're not dandelions, they're it escapes me, but they're yellow center, white petals, little flowers. I think they're marguerite. That's what I hear in French. But they're growing, and in this beautiful bush, it looks like weeds. But if you go towards that bush, you feel like it. This is the definition when you say this is a wildflower bush. This is definitely it, and you love it and accept it for what it is. You don't try to fix it or weed it or make it look different than it does. It just does. It has little buttercups in it and these white and yellow flowers, and sometimes a spring of color, but they're all mixed in together, and they make such a beautiful combination. And other times you have a bed of tulips or a bed of a certain type of flowers that pop up in a certain region. You know, you have these beautiful lilacs that come up every year at the same spot. We have places where we have different flowers that come out at different types of year, and there they stick to, we have a beautiful orange flower that sticks to ditches. They come up in the ditches, and every year they all come up at the same space. But you know, everything has a space, everything has a time. And I know I'm going deep into flowers, but the point I'm trying to make is that all the diversity in flowers, you don't ever see any of these flowers having an argument with each other. They don't argue with each other. They all have their time. They all have their own beauty and their own spaces, okay? And they just grow. They grow where they can, okay? And we have a lot to learn from flowers. That's all Spirit is saying. And for a lot of us, people like you who listen to this channel, who is tuned in to knowing the world needs to be in a better place, you're all blooming, and we're all blooming together, either in groups, either not in groups, in our own very individual ways, okay? Whether we're all mixed in together or little plots of each other, but nobody is judging, and everybody is just letting the beauty of us add to the scenery and the landscape that we're supposed to be living in. We have the intelligence. We have the King of Swords here, okay? We're smarter than the average branch, okay? I'd say that, but I don't really believe it sometimes. And I think that we really should be using that knowledge to help and improve everything around us, including trees that don't have a voice and flowers that don't have a voice, okay? We should be helping that in our environment and everything that's around us, because newsflash, it is us. We're all kind of integrated together. All our energies mesh. It doesn't matter what it is or where it stands. Even this camera that I'm recording has its own energy, even though it's part plastic. There is energies everywhere, okay? We have to think about it as a whole. How can we make our environment better? How can we make our lives better? Okay, not think about greed or power, and more about unity and diversity and happiness. A lot of speeches, you guys. Sorry, it's coming through. And they want us to bloom. Bloom. This is the whole point. Bloom into this energy. Bloom into this. Preach it. Don't preach it so that you have followers. Preach it because you know that the world will feel better eventually for it, okay? It's time to stop looking as the ego does to get people to follow you. It's time to get people to just follow, I don't know, for the best of everybody, okay? So that we all follow each other. So that we know we're all on the right path. I feel so very peacetime. I feel so very, right now they're showing me the peace sign like 1969. I feel like a hippie, you guys. You're making me sound like a hippie. But it's generally, really, it is, okay? Just care for one another. Just give a shit, okay? Don't be an a-hole, you know? That's the general meaning. It's very rude, but it is really what it is, okay? Just because you can dominate people doesn't mean you should, okay? And I know I'm preaching to the choir here. You guys are not this group. I know you're not. You're here. You wouldn't be here. You wouldn't stay here. You wouldn't come here every day, okay? Yeah, people like that don't come here. They call this the garbly goop, you know, like, why are you listening to this goop? It's because it's meaningful. And to them, if it doesn't have a dollar sign or power attached to it, it's not important. But believe me, we know it's more important. Anyway, I'm going to leave it at this. I've talked long enough. I'm going to do the extended later. If you're interested, I'd love to see you then. I'd love to see you then. I'm going to think it over and see what we can ask Spirit, what they can bring through. I'm going to thank my son again. These cards are wonderful. They're so pretty. They're so pretty. So pretty. I'm so grateful for my sons. They're wonderful. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sending lots of love and light. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's pick one before I go. It is extremely important for one to face their fears and live a bold life. Right. You have to live a bold life. You have to live it the way you want to. Good message. Thanks a lot, Pisces, and I will see you later. Lots of love and light. Blessings to you. Take care. Stay safe.